Hello there, Force of Will players, and welcome back to another Wander Wednesday. Sorry I missed last week. I was feeling kind of under the weather, and I had to get stuff ready because I was going to be gone for the weekend for the GP in Minnesota. But now that we're back, we're going to be getting right back in with the content. So we got this Wander Wednesday for this week, and then we're going to have a tournament report coming out tomorrow on Thursday, and then we'll be back with spoilers, and then we'll be going into it week by week. But anyway, that's not why you're here. This video, it's going to be kind of short. If you maybe couldn't tell by the title of what we might be trying to do here, but it will be a little bit short, but it's quite a fun deck that was shown to me by Derrick Mugwaneza. If you don't know Derrick, he's won multiple GPs, topped the whole bunch of GPs for a wide variety of seasons. He recently topped GP Minnesota with Typhon. He got third place. And so this was just his brainchild, so I am posting it to my channel with his permission as well as decklist. But so anyway, getting right on into it. So the deck, we use Typhon's Antibodies, right? But we use Machina. And so the reason we use Machina for Antibodies is for a couple reasons. One, it gives us access to Guinevere. Oh god, we'll zoom back out a little bit. It gives us access to Guinevere, and Guinevere is a very good option for preventing our opponent from doing stuff on our turn, specifically. And then it also gives us access to Skyround. And Skyround not only provides us value, technically, it also just gives us like an engine. Like, it buffs our antibodies more than it normally would. So those are the options that we have. The primary reason why you want to play Machina is going to be Guinevere and then Skyround itself. So we have Origin, right? We have our little Origin board. I just put two for the 4 Drywing just as like standard, and then I put 2 antibodies. You won't get the when it becomes revealed draw card because you're not Typhon, but you can still reveal it off of the effective Origin to maybe buff up your antibodies as like a kind of lethal line. And then if you're unfamiliar with what Typhon's Antibodies does, like what we're trying to do, because we can run any number of copies of it in the deck, and you get +2/+2 for each card named Typhon's Antibodies that are in public zones or revealed from outside the game. So the idea is we use Arena Expansion Skyround with Machina, and when a machine enters the field under our control, you look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put 1 machine into your hand, and then you put the other card basically into the grave. So with us playing Antibodies over and over again, we can then sack them off for Skyrounds. We can play multiple Skyrounds, and then we can kind of accrue like a huge value engine off of them. Guinevere can get everything but Origin, I believe, off her flip. Yeah, she can get everything but Origin off of her flip within this deck, because Arena Expansion is a water, and Light of the Unknown is a water, and then Typhon Cells is a machine, and Typhon's Antibodies is also a machine. So with all those, Guinevere also serves as a kind of functional get a free card into play. So you can get a free antibody, you can get a free Skyround, etc., etc. Typhon Cells gives us free will in order to play antibodies. That's its primary function. And then Light of the Unknown actually gives us free will to play antibodies. That's the whole point of it. So if you go into like before untap, you can check the like top card of your deck. It's an antibody. You activate Light of the Unknown. Well, you would actually do this in your main, but because the will would filter out. But if you're in your main, you activate Light of the Unknown. Your opponent can't interact because let's say you have a Guinevere ordered already. And then you can activate antibodies, reveal antibodies, so on and so forth. This is his stone lineup. It was Magic Stone of Moonshade, Magic Stone of Dark Depth, and then Remains of Ataroctia, just to get darkness and blue. There are a few things with this that you could possibly add. One, you can also add the Mechanized Children of Kronos and Gaia. It gives you a Machine Resonator token, which allows you to sack it off for Skyround, and those produce darkness, which allow you to play antibodies, so there's some synergy there as well. The other things that you could think about potentially adding to the deck are you could potentially add Arthurs, because if you have a Arthur, you can like stack the top of your deck if you have a card ordered, right? Where Arthur, you would draw 3, you can put like Light of the Unknown on top and then like a antibody underneath it. You play and order a Guinevere, and then you name Light of the Unknown off of Guinevere, you play Light of the Unknown, you name Antibody off of Light of the Unknown, and then you just get a whole bunch of will to play Antibodies for free. So it's kind of this like turbo out, again, Guinevere, the whole, your opponent has to pay 3 more to play things, or 1 more if she's not ordered by Machina. That whole deal, just to prevent your opponent from doing anything on your turn. And as well as just the fact that if you order Guinevere, your opponent can't cancel her in the first place. So that is what this deck is trying to do. You can, again, mold it around, add green stuff or all that, but it is very bare bones, just this giant combo deck, slam these things into play, and then just filter through them with like sky rounds, other things like that, in order to facilitate like a just aggro and it's not really combo, it's more just like an aggro all-in face deck. But that is going to be the deck for this week. Again, another short one in addition to Aramaki. They're kind of both these like all-in combo decks the past couple videos. Hopefully by next week we'll get something else. I've been looking at a couple different decks, like with Zeus Alice, other things like that. So do look forward to next week. Thank you so much for watching this week. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.